Spirit speaks to me and I listen. I hear Spirit's voice daily in my life, guiding me, showing me, pushing me forward, showing me the way, helping me recognize the things that are holding me back, even when I don't want to see it, even when I don't want to be seen by it. Spirit is always there. The angels are always there, guiding, showing, being present, being with, right? And I know they've never left my side, no matter how many human tantrums I've thrown, no matter how many times I've decided I don't want to do this shit, no matter how many times I have decided that I am going to quit everything, fuck this, I don't like you, I don't like this, and I don't like what you're saying. No matter how many times I've done that, Spirit still comes around and says, I have your back. I'm here. I'm here when you don't want me. I'm here when you do want me, because I love you regardless. That's Spirit. The part that is fighting that is the ego. Because the ego don't want to be seen. The ego don't want to be loved. The ego doesn't know what it means to be loved fully. The ego still believes that that's not a truth. And yet, I know better than what my ego says. I do. Like, I do. It's funny because the wisdom inside me feels and knows Spirit so fully that I can't be tricked by my ego. She's there kicking and screaming about things, and sometimes she's not kicking and screaming about things, because sometimes she's like, I guess I'll get on board with this thing, right? Sometimes I'll pull the little string that says fine, right? But the ego is there to protect us. The ego is there to protect us. The ego is there so that you can fit in with society, so that culturally you can align with what the hell is going on down here, so that you don't get dead. That's what the ego's for. The ego is so you don't get died, okay? And in a lot of ways, it's not just physical death that the ego protects us from. The ego also protects us from ego death, from mental death. Think about those things. The death of what you know to be true, when you sit in that cognitive dissonance and recognize that everything that you thought was right and true and just is absolutely a lie. All of it. Every single little bit of it. The ego protects you from that. Because that could be like living in hell, right? That's death. Because so many of us think that we are our thoughts, think that we are our minds, think that we are our beliefs. I am none of those things. I am not one of those things. I am not my beliefs. I am not my thoughts. I am not my feelings. But there is something beyond that. That is I, and I am it. A lot of times, the ego is the place where our trauma is held most tight. It's the place where all the pain, all the hurt, all the memories of what is, what was, what will be, what always has been, what's true to these eyes, that's what the ego holds. That's what the ego sees. And so it's keeping this track. Oh, this happened, so this must be true. Oh, that happened, so that must be true. They didn't love me, so I must be unlovable. My parents didn't take care of me. They were emotionally immature, so that must mean that it's my job to take care of them and me, and everyone else too. All those little lies that your ego tells you. And you take them as facts. You take them as beliefs. And so when we talk about ego death, when we talk about spiritual awakening, when we talk about trauma recovery, that's the fuck we talking about. It ain't coming over here lighting these fucking candles, playing with these fucking crystals. It's not sitting in fucking crisscross applesauce on a fucking vortex in Sedona. That don't make you spiritual, honey. It never did. It never did. That's an outward expression of something internal, but that's not the thing. The thing isn't the thing. What it looks like is not the thing. I look like this. This is my face. This is what my face looks like. But this is not the thing. The thing is not this. Everybody that got ears, hear it. You are so much more than what you could ever imagine, acknowledge, or see in this here body, in this here life. So when I say you can heal, you can change, you can recover from your trauma, you can shift. There are more things than you can imagine. Why couldn't you imagine that? And that's where the ego kicks in. Well, you see, they didn't do it. And why do you think you can do it? Who do you think you are? That? Who do you think you are? That is the thing that will hold you back from your truth and your alignment time and time again. Because until you know who you are, until you know who you are, the ego's gonna say, who do you think you are? I don't think I am anything. I know who I am. Do you know who you are? My favorite question is, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I am. I always have been. But then comes ego. Again and again and again. Think of ego as that hurt, broke down, no job, no car having ass. Who wants to tell you who you are? They ain't even got a car, okay? Your ego is not the one paying the bills. I'm sorry, they are not. Yeah, I don't know how much of this I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use some of this because Spirit is really coming down and speaking to me and talking to me about trauma right now. And I guess that's what needed to be said. That's what needed to be felt. That's what needed to be seen. That's what needed to be heard and understood. And as always, like, my intention, my goal in the healing process, in helping you discover your voice, your choices, your truth, because your truth is the highest, right? Not ego's truth. Get that out of your mind. Not ego's truth, not what you believe. Belief, thoughts, beliefs, and feelings are below knowing. Your truth is something you know. You know. I don't mean what you believe or think or feel. Feelings are valid, but they may not be fully true because your thoughts will lie to you about your feelings. Right? Your thoughts will lie to you about what your feelings are saying. But knowing that resonance, that thing that is, we'll just say that, the thing that is, that's present, that's full, that's there. Your highest knowing, when you start to feel seen, heard, and understood, it's happening from that place of knowing. And that is a powerful catalyst to healing. The most powerful catalyst to healing. And so as we discover and move on this journey, I mean, because damn, it's a journey. I had one client say, when does it end? Does it just keep going? Yeah, because you are eternal. Of course you keep going. There isn't a ceiling. There's not a place where you just stop. There's not a place where you just stop. You continue. You move forward. Your presence, your spirit, it keeps growing, whether you recognize it fully or not. Take a breath on that one. Take a breath, take a bask, take a moment, and recognize the fullness of all that you are. When I say you can heal, when I say you can recover, when I say you can change, it comes from recognizing that you are eternal. You are more than that body that you inhabit right now. You are more than the feelings you had this morning. You are so much more than you could ever imagine. And so knowing all that you are, knowing that, of course you can change. Of course you can grow. My love, you can do things that you never knew you could do. Be proud of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Because you are worth that and so much more. And I guess that's it.